Okay, I guess this is one of the harder questions in exercise 2, similarity. So let's just get started. Here we go. AB is the diameter of the circle. Always read this stuff. And triangle ABC, there's a circle that goes around, circumscribes that triangle ABC. DC, this line here, is a tangent right at C. And BD is perpendicular to CD. And they're telling you that's 90 degrees right there, D. We're supposed to prove that BDC, BDC, that little triangle, is similar to triangle BCA. And those angles match up. Well, let's just get started. What can we say first? Well, you know, this C1 is equal to A. I think that's what I said. That's the tan chord theorem. There's our first angle. If we can find one other angle that matches up, we'll be set. This C2 is opening up to a diameter. That's an angle on a semicircle, so it must be 90 degrees. But AD is 90 degrees, so C2 and D must equal 90 degrees because we were given that it was perpendicular here. Well, now we've matched up two angles. That means the triangles match up. And that D and C2 go together. That's in the middle. And C1 and A, so that's C and A. Anyways, those angles are the same. You got to be careful when you're looking at it here to make sure the angles all match up. Angle, angle, angle. The triangles must be similar. Well, if they're similar, then we can make any fractions we want. But we proved the similarity. They didn't ask for it. It doesn't look like they're looking for ratios here. But they say AB is 25. So what do? On AB, put 25 so you can take a look at it. And AC is 24. Put it there. Hey, that's 90 degrees. 90-degree triangle, given two sides. You know that famous old Greek guy. It must be Pythagoras. We can get BC here just by doing Pythagoras. 25 squared minus 24 squared and taking the square root. Well, now we know that's 7 centimeters. How can we find the length of CD right here? How could we find that length of CD? Ooh, let's take a look at that. Now we're going to need the fractions. We go BD goes with BC, BC on the outside goes with BA on the outside, DC on the last two go with CA. We know that that's true. I'm looking at this and I can't remember how I did it because I did it, well, a couple of hours ago. But I know those ratios are the same. But hang on a second here. We've got a bunch of these numbers we can fill in. So if we take the fractions CD, CA, and BC and BA, now I can remember how I did it. I can just fill in the numbers that I know, which are CA is 24, BC is 7, and BA is 25. Then we just multiply 24 times 7 divided by 25. CD is going to have to be 6.72. So we needed those ratios. We had three numbers we could fill into the ratios, and you have to pick the right ones, right? You know that it's got to be CD and CA because those are the ones you're given. You're going to have to use those ratios. So, oh, that was a little tricky. See, I looked at it. I couldn't remember how I did it. But there we go. I see it now. And there's that last question all done.